for Houston.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Texans are going to stop it as a signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
That's good.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 42 yards. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Third down and goal.
Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
It's second and
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Texans.
Again, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
on the keeper.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
What we got? 49.
A shotgun snap for Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the red zone now, Watson. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson escaping the... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Jackson forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 34. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, that was dangerous.
Watson's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
It's now second.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Partner, this is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Marquise Brown. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 3.
They got the interception with very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? And he's gonna go down again. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do, don't.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Well, their first two drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 16 yards, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Hey, we got 3 down. He's checking.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Jackson's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Texans 7. Justin Tucker to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That one good for 21 yards. And it'll move the chains. A final shot before the break. Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Watson steps away to his left. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Now the second down throw on target. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser, credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Watson stepping up. He'll try and run. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
It brings up 3rd down.
Watson on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First down.
They run the counter. Hilliard fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Hilliard, the ball
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah,
and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Complete to
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have once again taken the lead.
For the extra point.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, 68 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Again, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
1st down, Houston.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. Caught left side by Cobb. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Randall Cobb.
Touchdown,
48 yards as they have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
13. Yo. Kill.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Down back at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. What I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. To throw is Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 33 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
QT on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Complete to
now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, middle. Watch twins. Watch right here. Check. Kill.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
30-all. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Taking it about the 1. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Out of the gun, Watson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now a carry here for Hilliard. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And the Texans first down.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Now Watson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing now is Jackson. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
3rd down and 10.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition, Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Rolling, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jackson.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And the Texans want to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
The play leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Touchdown,